All right, it's another day, another toolbox deck. Let's go show off my brand new Zoroark Stage 1 toolbox deck in action on Pokemon TCG Live. Zoro Box is back. Kind of. So welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live Black Bull White Flare deck video. And today I'm showing off my new Zoroark Stage 1 toolbox deck, my Zoroark and Friends deck, as I like to call it. Now, I think the new Zoroark, like I said, from Black Bolt and White Flare, is a pretty powerful card. Of course, it's got the attack foul play that lets you copy one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks, which is really good. There's so many different attacks you can copy. There's a lot of really cool things you can do with this. I mean, it's literally Mew EX's attack. And of course, the Zoroark is really easy to power up with the help of Ignition Energy, allowing you to attack for just a single energy attachment. Also, being a dark type isn't too shabby either, because it's really good to have against Gardevoir EX. So you have good typing, you have two pretty solid attacks. I mean, Mind Jack, just 30 damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. It's not a bad attack for 1 energy. Now, I decided to pair Zoroark today with other Stage 1 Pokemon like Scizor, which I think is like the perfect partner. It's got Punishing Scissors that does 50 plus 10 more damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon to play that has an ability. I'm also playing a 1-1 Centiskorch to give our deck a little bit of fire-type coverage. Really good to have against Gholdengo EX specifically, which I think Gholdengo is pretty beatable with this deck, but with the Centiskorch, hopefully it becomes a little bit easier to beat. We don't always want to use Centiskorch, though. 1 for 130 is fine. But you do 30 each of your bench Pokemon, so you have to be a little careful when you're playing as a deck that has multiple Monkey Dories. You can easily set up for a KO. It's mainly just here for Gholdengo. You can also use it against Raging Bolt to knock out Teal Mask Ogerpon. They'll keep that in mind. And the draw engine is going to be Drakloak. I thought about playing to Dunsparce, but I think Drakloak is just overall better because I like Recon Directive a little bit more. I've just been really enjoying squeezing the Drakloak engine in these type of decks over the Dunsparce because the Dunsparce is never as reliable and it's always a little bricky to play to Dunsparce. I just think Drakloak is slightly better within the deck. Those are the Stage 1 Pokemon. There definitely could be more Stage 1s you can play. I wouldn't mind maybe playing like a fighting type in the deck. Unfortunately, there's no Cleaver in the format, which would have been really nice to have against Iron Hands, which is popular on the ladder. So maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to fit a fighting Stage 1. There's only so many cards you can fit in here, but definitely training more with more Stage 1s definitely isn't a bad idea if you want to go down that route with this deck. But I really wanted to get a video out on this card. I think this card is strong, and it could be good outside of its own like Stage 1 toolbox deck. It seems like a cool tech attacker in the future because it synergizes so nicely with Ignition Energy. That second attack is pretty dang powerful. Now, before we get in the video, big shout to sponsor Card Cavern TCG. If you're going to get any Pokemon TCG Live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. If you're looking for the main set, Black Bolt and White Flare, get your Black Bolt and White Flare codes over at Card Cavern. Or you want to get an older set or some IRL singles product, Card Cavern's got all that over on their website, not just the codes. You get anything over there at the checkout. Use my discount code LittleDarkFury for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and up at Card Cavern. So shout out Card Cavern, check them out, link down below. And also shout out my second sponsor, TC Evolutions. You want to go check out their website, get any of the awesome product they sell. They got some great stuff to have when playing IRL Pokemon TCG. They got good dice, damage counters, ability markers, just very useful stuff to have, like I said. So definitely check them out down below. If you get anything over there, use code DF for a 10% discount at the checkout. Shout out my two sponsors, link in the description if you want to help support the channel. And my second channel is also linked down below too. So new Mega Evolutions just got revealed, including a Mega Gengar and a Diancie. If you want to see my reactions to those, check it out. And also, you can check out my tier list video for the World Championship. So it's also just posted. So shout out my second channel also. Want to help support that? Subscribe to that down below. And if you're new to the main channel, why not sub here if you enjoy the content here on the main channel too? So yeah, here is my list that I've got. Like I said, there could be more Stage 1s you can play. I can only fit so many cards in here. Obviously, it's not the return of the original Zoro box, so it doesn't have Phantom Transformation, but we do have some pretty good attackers. I mean, Scizor was good in the original Zoro box deck, and then having this really cool, versatile Dark attacker with 2 decent attacks is nice. I am playing a Cleffa and a Fez for a little bit of extra consistency and draw. I'm not sold on the Cleffa yet, but I like the idea of Cleffa just to get you out of bricky starts, but Cleffa's cuttable. Fez is maybe cuttable, but I don't know. You probably need to play Fez in this deck. So one of the things I wouldn't mind adding in here is more draw supporters, or more boss's orders, I should say. I play 2 boss, 1 counter catcher. Maybe this deck needs to play 2 counter catcher, 2 boss, or 3 boss, 2 counter catcher. I am going to be playing Hilda. Hilda's very instrumental in this deck. It helps you find Zoroark and Ignition Energy. It is the perfect card to play when looking for that combo. Specifically, I got a couple Morty and Research and Iono for extra draw. I don't always want to research my hand away, so I thought Morty's cool. I don't know. I like Morty. This card will be replaceable, by the way, when we get that new Lily supporter card. So when that comes out, Morty is out the window. But for now, we're going to play Morty until we get that new Lily supporter. I'm probably going to revisit this deck, actually, with the Mega Evolution set, because I think it could be pretty cool to revisit the deck against Mega Evolutions. I got Brave Bangle, really good card in here to help fix math, especially with Scizor. I definitely could see Max Bell being good. I'm playing Secret Box, that's my ace spec. I definitely could see Max Bell being a little better, though, than Secret Box for more damage. The problem with Scizor is the opponent can play around its damage output. I am playing one Flute in the deck to try to play around the fact that they can manipulate the damage Scizor does. You can also use this with Zoroark, technically, which is really cool, too. 2 Flute could be good, too. If you can fit a second one, you could play that also. That's the list. Let's go show it off and see what we can do with my new Stage 1 Toolbox deck on Pokemon TCG Live. Again, this game, my opponent's got a Mew. We do open Zorua. I have Secret Box. Do I rip it turn 1? See, I don't know what I'm playing against. I don't want my Zorua to get donked, so I'm, like, considering Secret Boxing here. Get rid of the Morty, the TM Evo, and the Luminous Energy, I guess. I'll wait. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think we're going to get item locked. I mean, it could be Gardevoir, I guess. You never know. I don't know. We'll see if I get punished for holding the hand or not. It's Miraidon. Ooh. So, yeah, maybe I think I should have Secret Boxed. Yeah, I should have Secret Boxed. Could be Joltik. Okay, it is Joltik. We can beat Joltik. We can Secret Box next turn. Alright, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Probably Secret Box, right? Yeah. Set up my board. We'll see what happens. My opponent's got an Arven here, which can get them a Power Glass and a Nest Ball. I think a lot of this game is going to be me trying to gust my opponent. Because, like, the Iron Hands is tough to KO. We could try to utilize Scizor. They don't know what I'm playing. The Zorua and a Dreepy doesn't really give away any information, which is a good thing. And Zoroark could be really good against Miraidon, because we can copy Photon Blaster and knock it out. So, ooh, Iron Bundle. That's annoying. Are they going to play that? No. Okay, good. Yeah, this is fine. Like, it just like, makes it look like I'm playing like a Dragapult deck, even though it's not what I'm playing. Knocking out this Iron Hands might be a problem, though. It's got so much HP. See if we can do anything about it. We only have one boss in the deck, really. We have CC, though. Alright. We'll figure it out. It's Poffin for Scyther Zorua. I mean, you try to 2-2-2 my opponent. It might be a little tough to do that, though, not gonna lie. Let's Artazon for Dreepy. Put that there. And research. We didn't get Zoroark? Yo, what do you mean? Yo, where's my Zoroark at? I guess I don't need it. I can take down for the knockout. Take the Brave Bangle. Yeah, we can... Yeah, we can do this. Yeah, we actually didn't need the Zoroark there. It's pretty funny. All right, the problem is, I don't know if I can beat this Iron Hands. There's no, like, fighting Pokemon in the deck. What's our prize? TM Evo? Okay, it's not bad. That can get us a... Nothing. All right, let's see what my opponent does. They're going to amp my active. They have 3 abilities on the board. They can play around Scizor, which is kind of my issue here. So we need them to put more abilities down. Okay, there's a Pikachu. They have 4, but I'm still not... They're... Well, we'll see. Now they're bossing. They're going to kill my Drakloak here. Okay, that's fine. So we can go... I mean, we could Scizor for the knockout here. They got no energy. I guess I could try to... Okay, I could alternatively 2-shot them, Iono, and then KO them with Zoroark by amping them for 3 prizes. And then I could boss for game. Could be an option. That could be a decent way to win. TBH. Alright. Let's Artazon for Scyther. I don't think we have a knockout here, obviously, right? If I go Scizor with Brave Bangle. Because they have 4 abilities, which is 60, 110. Oh, maybe we do. So we hit Scizor, we do have a knockout. Okay, maybe I'm trolling. Maybe just Super Rod. Research. If we can knock out this hands, it's pretty good. Okay, there we go. No, no whatchamacallit, though. Didn't get any Drakloaks. Yeah, okay, we got the knockout. Had they not put the Pikachu down, we wouldn't have KO'd this thing. We kind of needed them to do that. Again, I could have maybe went for like a 2-shot and then copied Ampy very much with my Zoroark and then maybe won the game that way, but if they can build up a second Iron Hands, it's pretty difficult to win. So we kind of lucked out they did that. Now, we're not out of the game yet. I still need to find a Drakloak or two. We have Hilda and Boss. I have Ultra Ball. We can maybe set up a little bit, but I mean, it's looking good. I mean, at this point, we just have to take 2 more knockouts to win. Should easily be able to do that. If they put another ability down, Scizor just does more damage, which is good. They can pop the bundle. If they pop bundle here, I'll just give them Scyther. They can't take a prize this turn, I don't think, either. Yeah, I don't think they can take a prize here. They have to Joltik again, but I have Boss. So they need to play the bundle this turn, because I am going to knock out the Iron Hands once again if they don't play bundle. So I guess Scizor is putting in more work than I thought. So yeah, they need to play bundle here. If they don't play bundle, I'm knocking out Iron Hands. If they do play the bundle, then we can just boss KO the Mew or something with Zoroark. So we'll see. We could knock out the Joltik and then boss for game 2. It's a little risky, though. It's a lot better just to kill the hands. They don't even Bravery Charm the Iron Hands. They Bravery Charm the Mew. They should have charmed the Iron Hands. Well, how much energy are they even down? 5, 6, 7? They should have enough energy for Iron Hands. They should have definitely Bravery Charmed the hands. Bravery Charm the Mew doesn't make sense. Are they going to pop the bundle now? They are going to pop the bundle. All right, so we'll give them the Scyther. And so currently we can't kill the Iron Hands. But we could... I mean, we'll see how much energy they put on the board this turn. Or if my opponent throws and puts another ability in play. I highly doubt they will. We'll see if they play another ability down now. They're just Jolting Charge. Okay. Like, how much energy do they even have left in the deck? Honestly, I'm kind of down just to knock out the active and then just, like, boss for game. That just might be the best route to take, to be honest with you. Especially if they don't build up hands. 2 energy on hands. It's still pretty good. And they have a Crispin in hand. We drew our other boss. So I can't knock this out. Can't knock this out. We just need a boss twice to win, right? I think we're okay to just do this. Yeah, I like doing Hilda here. We just have to set up potential boss for next turn. I think that's all we have to do. Because we can go knock out Joltik with Scizor. Nice. And then just boss for game on the Mew or something. Because like if they wanna tempo, they have to amp. If they amp though, then they're not doing give me that. I think I'd rather Fez be at the bottom of the decks. Oh, okay. I doubt they're gonna Iono. If they go Iono Pikachu, I don't think that does anything because I'm just gonna 2-shot it, and this thing is still not attacking me. So they like have to Crispin here. We know there's a Crispin in their hand, I'm pretty sure, right? And they geared it for boss, right? Maybe not. Well, no, I think this is still correct anyways, but I guess we'll see what happens. And then next turn, we'll boss knock out the Mew with Zoroark or something. Or we can boss KO the Miraidon for game, actually. That works too. We'll see. Yeah, I think it's just a boss for game angle. I don't think there's really much I can do otherwise, unfortunately. Like, if they go Iono, then they're not doing Iron Hands, which is good. So they're still taking 1 prize, and I can 2-shot the Pikachu. If they Crispin, that means we keep boss in hand, which is huge. So it's, like, really tough for my opponent. The killing that Iron Hands that 1 turn was just huge. That's, like, I needed that to, like, stay in the game. But can my opponent stop this is the question. Because, yeah, we can set up the Zoroark to foul play the Miraidon, or we can Mind Jack the Mew if they bench anything else here. Well, Mind Jack does how much damage right now? 90 damage. So we can't one-shot them because I have Bravery Charm. They need to put 1 more Pokemon on the bench for Zoroark to kill Mew, or I need Brave Bangle? Yeah, Brave Bangle will let me do 120. So that's 240. So I need either Brave Bangle or I need my opponent to bench another Pokemon here in order to knock out Mew. But if not, I can always just go foul play, knock out Miraidon, right? I guess I should have grabbed the Ignition Energy originally with the Hilda. Okay. Now we can just kill Mew with Zoroark. That works. Or we can Scizor the Iron Hands, potentially, if they keep putting more abilities down. Like, if they get Latias or Fez here, they're cooked. Oh, okay. Well, now we can win with Scizor. All right, we have 3 win cons. We can Zoroark for game on the Mew or the Miraidon, or we can Scizor for game on Iron Hands or Fez, or even the Scizor knocks out, whatever. I can either win with Scizor or Zoroark here. The options are endless. Now, is my opponent doing the Iron Hands, though, is the question. They're retreating. Okay, they're not going hands anyways. Okay. So this is basically just GG's. Unless my opponent Iono. They have to Iono me this turn to prevent me from winning. But even if they Iono, it's fine. Because I have enough time to win the game. As long as I can find boss at any other point in the game. And yeah, they don't Iono. So that's just GG's. Cool. This matchup is a little sketchy. It's really just you have to use Scizor. It's like your best attacker, right? It's like all about using Scizor. But we can win the Zoroark, which is pretty cool. I like winning with Zoroark. See what we're going to be able to do. We drew Brave Bangle. So it looks like even if they didn't fill their bench up, we would have been able to knock out the Mew anyways. So it worked out in the end. That's good to know. So yeah, had they not filled their bench up, we would have won regardless with the Zoroark. So decent stuff. And we'll take the dub. All right, we hit a Reuniclus deck. This might be my own creation. Maybe. Our start is a little... Well, I mean, unfortunately, we opened Cleffa, which is not good. Or we opened Fez, sorry. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Do I Air Balloon the Fez? Probably, right? Just grab these two. We just have to win the prize trade, and I think we're chilling. We can do that. We just have to win the prize trade. My board is a little clogged up right now because I'm going to have both Cleffa and Fez on the board. I mean, if we lose the game, it's going to be because we have a Fez on the board. Honestly, I maybe should have just got a Zorua and just played aggressive with Zoroark. I need to take prizes because this guy being in play is going to lose me the game probably. Ooh, the turn 2 Reuniclus. I don't know. We'll see what's in their deck. I don't think they're going to put a 2-prizer down. Like, yeah, I think I'm going to lose because I put a Fez on the board. Okay, they're playing Natu. So they're not playing the Drakloaks that I played. All right, interesting. So maybe they're not playing... I don't know. Maybe they do have some 2-prize shenanigans in the deck. I guess we'll see. Boss. Sight. No, Dreepy. Sure. I should have got Zorua. It would have been a lot better to have Zorua here. Okay, that's fine. What's our top deck? Dark Energy? Now we'll get him. Now we'll flip the script. Give me a Poffin or something. No. Might just hold the hand. Well, we can Ultra Ball. Grab Dreepy. I want to get this guy back on the board. I could have got another Zorua there. Let's hold the hand. I have all the Zoruas. I might as well, or Zoroarks. I might as well hold. There's no way they have a back-to-back boss. Also, they're not really doing anything. They're not building their board up. So, like, I don't really see a reason to give them more cards. They're relying on this Artazon to set up their board. That's fine with me. No, they got a Poffin. What's that? Elgin, Slight Shift. Yo, that's actually kind of annoying. Okay, I'm kind of hoping they just knock out Cleffa here. They may do the first attack of Reuniclus, though. Yeah, I need to hurry up and start taking prizes, because, like, this Fez is going to cost us the game, probably. They're down a boss, though, which gives me hope. And they don't really seem to have, like, a amazing draw engine in the deck, like Drakloak or Dunsparce, which is good. So, we'll see. Yeah, I think we just need to go in with Zoroark this match. This is, like, Zoroark's show. Okay, they do have a Hilda. See, I'm hoping they knock out Cleffa. I would rather my Cleffa not be on the board. Because even if they go for Slight Shift... I mean, I guess they can move energy to Drakloak. It's kind of the same thing. But they may not move the energy to Drakloak, thinking I have a Dragapult in the deck. Some mind games right there. They might Slight Shift this turn, actually, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, they might Slight Shift here. I think they're gonna. Prefer if they just knocked out the Cleffa. They could also do their first attack. I think they're going to Cellular Ascension. I don't think they're going to Evo Lariat. I want them to Evo Lariat, but I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to do their first attack, but let's see. They have 3 options. Elgin, move the energy, KO me with Evo Lariat, or Cellular Ascension. I think it's going to be an Ascension angle. I'd rather them KO the Cleffa, though. Like, just knock out the Cleffa. Please. 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 So one thing I don't like about playing Cleffa is, like, you just always want it to get knocked out. It's never a bad card I haven't played, but, like, I don't think I'm going to use it anymore. Okay, come on. Yes, knockout. Sick. I was hoping they were going to do that. That was the best possible outcome. Okay. They got rid of the Artazon, which is kind of annoying, but I can go Hilda for Drakloak, Ultra Ball for Zorua if worse comes to worse. We'll see a Fez. Okay. We'll start with Flip the Script. See what we got. Super Rod. Save that, I guess, for a rainy day. Well, Hilda. Looking for another out to Zorua, so I don't have to play this Ultra Ball. No. I think it's okay. I'm gonna keep all my energy. I don't know. They're playing like Elgin. I don't know what's in their deck. I'm just gonna conserve my energy. Whatever. Just gonna hold it. Not gonna attach it anywhere. Just gonna knock out the Reuniclus. There's a world where I could power up Fezandipiti. But we just need to start taking more prizes now. If they go Elgin next turn, I could counter catcher, knock out the Solosis or Reuniclus that they try to build up instead of, or not, or I could, well, I guess I could boss. Sorry, but no, I think we just kill the Elgin. We just have to try to, we just have to 2/2/2 race them. That's all we have to do. I probably should have kept the Iono instead of the Morty the more I think about it, but I mean, we're stacking the hand with good cards. No, they're going into this. What does this do? 20 for each Pokemon that they have in play? Well, that is a knockout. If they, okay, they actually can knock out my my guy here. Okay, this Behemoth's actually kind of broken. What the heck? They can knock out the Zoroark here. Should have kept the Iono. We should be able to find another Iono soon, obviously, but I maybe should have kept the Iono now. And now that I'm thinking about it, keeping Iono might have been a good idea. Didn't expect this guy in the deck. I didn't know the Behemoth. I didn't know there was even a Behemoth that did that. I was expecting the Elgin. Okay, that's fine. It's a little concerning. We might lose the game to the prize trade, to be honest with you. It's not looking too good. So I think let's start off with Drakloak first and Fez, see if I can find Iono. And then we'll thin out the deck with Super Rod Poffin. Okay, that's good. Super Rod. Two Ionos, okay. We'll see what happens. Do I Morty here? Sure. I want to keep all my energy. Could probably get rid of one Ignition. It's not gonna kill me. Still no Iono, but that helps us for next turn to find Iono, so it's all good. We should be able to get an Iono next turn with like double Drakloak Fez. I just want to make sure we get an Iono off at some point to try to secure the win. But yeah, this game may just come down to boss. It's honestly not looking too good in a Secret Box. My opponent took too many prizes. I wish I just got Zorua instead of Scyther early on. I think that was actually the correct play. I just had the Metal Energy in my hand, but I think it was correct to always just get Zorua to set up for a Zoroark play, right? Now I'm kind of getting punished. They might be able to easily take the last 3 prizes. This is kind of scary. My win con is a Hail Mary and hope they bench a 2-prizer. Don't think that's going to happen, though. All I really can do at this point is just Iono and pray. Oh, they even have a rare Cane of Reuniclus. That's not good. They're not really drawing a lot of cards. They're just doing everything they need, which is kind of a problem. Yeah, we need to just... It's an Iono and pray angle. But they can... If they get double Reuniclus on the board with 2 energy on them, I just lose. We'll see how their turn plays out here. It's not looking too good, though, folks. They have another Hilda. They get a Xatu. Okay, and they're not getting Reuniclus, which I'm fine with. As long as they're not putting more Reuniclus on the board, it's fine. But yeah, it's not looking good. I'm too far behind in the prize trade. It didn't even matter that I started Fez. I just couldn't take prizes quick enough. If they get double Reuniclus in play, it's like game over, basically. There's no way I can win if they do that. Nice. They did not do it. Okay. We just have to Iono and pray both times. We just have to do double Iono and hope it sticks. That's all I can do, man. Double Iono and pray. We still have to take 4 prizes, so we're just too far behind. Surely we get an Iono off this, right? There we go. Okay, cool. Can Super Rod. Buddy Poffin. And Iono. And hope this buys us a turn. If we can buy like one turn with an Iono, we can maybe win this still. But even I'm so far behind. It's just, it might be chalk, to be honest. I don't know. There might not even be a way I can win the more I think about it, but we'll see. I need them to bench a low HP Pokemon. That's all I can really hope for here. I need them to bench a low HP 2-prizer. I need them to whiff the attack off this Iono, and then I need them to put a 2-prizer. I don't know. It's not looking good. Finding boss for next turn is also good if I can do that. If I can get boss next turn, it's pretty good. Let's see what they go into. Yeah, I need them to whiff the KO. If they don't knock me out this turn, we might have a chance to win this game. We're still really far behind, though. That's the problem. Arvin, yikes. That's going to get a Night Stretcher. What is this grabbing? Energy Surge, Vitality Band? Like, Energy Surge does draw... Oh, they had an Ultra Ball. Okay, that's fine. If they get double Reuniclus down, it is probably checkmate. They have another Energy Surge in their hand. Or they have the Energy Surge. Yikes. Okay, let's see what they do. If they get 2 Reuniclus down, it's cooked. There's no way I can win if they do that. Not great. They have double Clairvoyant Sense. Oh, it's so cooked. You just need them to not have another Reuniclus. Okay, they don't. I'm still, like, in a pretty bad spot. Doing 200 damage. If I knock this thing out, there's... I can't kill a Scizor, though. I'm only doing 110. No, Scizor does take a knockout. So I guess... If I go Scizor, though, I can't go Zoroark. Unless I attach to Scizor. Let me start a flip script. I need to Iono here, first and foremost. There we go. So I can go Scizor for the knockout, which means they would be doing 120. They would need... Okay, so Scissoring for the knockout is actually correct. So you make sure I have energy in the deck, though. That's the thing. Kind of regretting putting the Brave Bangle on. Because they can go... The problem is, I go Scizor, they can go Slight Shift, move the energy off. That's, like, pretty bad if they do that. If I can find a Reversal in my workout... So Reversal is probably the best card I can get here. So then... Yeah, attach that there. Iono. This is my only out. I have to just Iono them and hope they whiff. And then go... I think I have to go Scizor because it's my tankiest Pokemon. Alright, that's the best I got. Shuffle the deck and hope for the best. We need to find Reversal and, like, Boss, potentially, if they go Slight Shift. Okay, there we go. Secret Box, good. Alright. This is all I got. Knockout and Pray. It's still not enough to win, because, like, yeah, I don't know. Like, we still have to take 2 more prizes. But if they whiff the attack this turn... We can potentially go Boss, Knockout, Duosion, and then they'd have, like, no good way to take a prize, hopefully. It's not looking too good, though. I don't like my chances, but Iono to 1 is my best friend here, so let's see if it works. It worked. Let's go. But see, now they can go Slight Shift, which is annoying. So the game is not over yet. They can Slight Shift here. But I can go Reversal Energy, Retreat, and a Zoroark. No, they're going Duosion. Oh, so they're... Okay, so they're not doing Slight... That's interesting. Well, I just kill this, right? Yeah. They're not Slight Shifting, which is very interesting. They should have went Slight Shift, for sure. Because I would have went... So my play would have been Secret Box, Reversal Energy, Retreat, and a Zoroark. Because we're still behind in the prize trade. They need to draw a boss to win the game. Trying to think if I can ever lose this. I don't think so. Okay, we just knock out and pray. Just pray they don't have boss. They need boss to knock... Well, they need boss plus a basic to knock out Drakloak. So they have to specifically try to Clairvoyant Sense into game. Let's see if they can do it. This is a very close match. This game is way closer than I thought it would be. This is ridiculous. All right. Let's see if they can do it. They need boss to win the game. If they top deck boss, I mean, it is what it is. They don't have it. They can't knock out my Scizor. I think it's game. I think that's GG's. There's nothing on their board they can do. They don't have a knockout. We win! Oh my gosh, we pulled it off. We pulled off the miracle victory. Holy moly. This was a very close game. I thought we were going to lose for sure. But yeah, Iono and Prey was like the best angle we had, and it thankfully worked out. Them not having like a Drakloak or like a Dunsparce draw engine actually ended up being very good. It's because that too is cool. But yeah, we got lucky. If they ever set up double Reuniclus at any point in the game, we would have just lost in the spot. So we got lucky. Iono saved our butts there. Opzation deck. Alrighty then. Let's see how this goes. Honestly, we hopefully don't prize our Centiskorch. And we did prize our Centiskorch. Okay. That's fine. Pass? Okay, I maybe could have Ultra Balled for Zorua. Because, actually, Zoroark with Ignition Energy one-shots Opzation. That's actually pretty sick. But we'll chill. This matchup should be good. Our opening hand is not bad. Ooh, Iron Bundle. They might go after my Scizor. That's fine. I think I'd give him... Do I give him Scyther if they knock it out? They gotta move the Snorlax first. Let's see what they do. I think I'd give him Scyther, because at the very least I could go Zoroark, Ignition Energy, and then blow up the Zacian. So I think it's fine. Yeah, I think I'd give him Scyther. They might not even bench that any other Pokemon. Looking at how their board is, maybe it's decent? Let's see. You might be able to knock out Zacian here with Scizor, I think that, or with Zoroark. I think that'd be pretty dope if we did that, actually. No, they're just going to settle with the Zorua KO. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I kind of wanted them to play the bundle there. That sucks. I was kind of hoping they were actually going to play the Iron Bundle. Damn. Yeah, I think I should have gone another Zorua instead of a Scyther, to be honest. It might have been a misplay. Because, like, I could have Zoroarked this immediately. That sucks. Okay, well... Let's do this. Don't need Fez. Sucks we had to prize the Centiskorch, too. That's a pretty... I mean, is it really... I mean, I guess in this matchup, Insta-Strike actually is good for Centiskorch. Is it... I don't know, actually. Maybe I don't want to use it. I'll figure it out. Recon Directive. Give me the boss, I guess. We'll smack for 140. If my opponent plays a... They go bundle here. We'll give them the Dreepy. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the boss. I think I should have taken Zoroark, actually. Well, I guess we'll see if we get punished. Looks like we would have whiffed the attack with the Zoroark anyways. Had I went Zoroark and they killed the Scyther, I wouldn't have been able to kill the Opzation last turn by copying Brave Slash, it looks like. They can have Monkey Dory here, but nope, never mind, okay. If they had Monkey, they could have knocked out 2 Pokemon this turn, which is kind of scary. Currently, they can't kill the active, so I'm assuming they're going to pop the Iron Bundle. Ooh, they're going to boss. Sure. This was fine, because I can, at the very least, KO the Zacian with the Scizor. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should have taken the Zoroark. I don't really want to get rid of this hand, to be honest with you. Well, let's see what Recon gives me. Poffin is good. I might just hold the hand, because we have some pretty good cards. I have Hilda. I'm not really in any rush to do anything else. I'm just going to knock out and just hold the hand, sure. I'm down. Our setup's pretty good. We have Hilda in hand. They aren't really doing anything. We have Boss, too, if worst comes to worst. Like, if they do anything, I can boss thing up. Maybe we'll get something good off the prizes. Cleffa Ultra Ball's pretty solid. The Ultra Ball's good anyways, not the Cleffa, but, you know, you get my point. All right. Let's see. I feel like they should definitely huck up the Scizor. They could pop the bundle and then use Snorlax, but, like, the Snorlax still gets killed by punishing Scissors anyways, because they take 80 damage. Well, I don't know. We'll see how their turn plays out. We have Boss, so it's like, we have the ability to chase something if we really have to. Okay, they have an Arven. Ooh, I feel like they might get Prime Catcher here, but, I mean, whatever they prime up, it's, like, not really a big deal, right? No, they get Band and Nest Ball. But they go Zacian. No, like cram. Okay. Can they move the bundle though? Unless they have Prime Catcher in hand. Yeah, they do. Spooky. You're gonna kill Zoroark? Dude, what do you ever do to you? It's kind of annoying. They're taking out all my Zoroarks before I even get to play them. I mean, I guess we're scissoring for a knockout again. Okay, there's Ignition. Let's do this. Honestly, could have got Luminous to use Cut. Okay, let's double Drakloak. I do want to find Super Rod. That's definitely what I want to look for is Super Rod. Secret Box is good. I'll take it. That can get me Super Rod. Artazon's good. I'll take that. Okay, this is fine. Do this. I think I want Hilda, right? Yeah. Yeah, Hilda seems good. Boom, give me the Air Balloon. Get back these two. And this, I guess. Get back all the foxes. I was like, did I put this down? Sure. I don't think it matters. They're going to get a cram off anyways, so it's fine. They're going to snarl out. They're going to take a prize. I think it's fine to put the Artazon down. Alright, what's our prize? Okay, Morty's good. I maybe could have taken Brave Bangle instead of Air Balloon. I'm thinking about it a little bit more now because I don't... Well, we'll see how their turn plays out. Because ideally, we took the knockout Snorlax and then knockout a Zacian to win the game. And, I mean, this turn, if they can go Cram, it's pretty annoying. Maybe I shouldn't have put the Artazon down. But I think I want to get another Zoroark down. Because, like, Scizor doesn't do enough. Okay, they're going to concede anyways. Never mind. Okay. So I was thinking, I'm like, they go Cram here. Then they go Snorlax. All I have to do is knock it. I just had to kill one Zacian to win, I think. It just came down to probably Ignition Energy, copy Brave Slash. Alright, I think we hit Miraidon. Our turn one is pretty weak. The classic whiff a Buddy Poffin is real. We can get a Zorua, though. I think Vanilla, best card to take here is Zorua. We have Secret Box, Brave Bangle. Alright, well, see what happens. Whiffing turn one, Buddy Poffin is unfortunate. Because I could have got Dreepy Zorua, and then I could have had a Drakloak in play on the side. Oh my gosh. I love playing Buddy Poffin sometimes. This is Miraidon, yeah. Well, it could be Joltik. We beat it once. We could do it again. I don't know. Maybe it was better to get Scyther, but I think it was always correct to take Zorua. Because I don't know what I'm even playing against. Or I didn't know what I was playing against. It's Miraidon Eels. Iron Hands is scary. Scizor is a pretty good attacker because it's the bulkiest Pokemon in our deck. We got Brave Bangle. If they leave Squawk in the active this turn, there's a chance we could knock out the Squawk ability with Zoroark. Don't know if we're going to do that, though. But let's see. Zeraora. Sure, I am not benching Fez anyways. Not, well, I might have to, but we'll see. Alright. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we didn't get a Buddy Poffin. We'll see if they can get Amp here. No research being played. They're just squawking. They need to pivot now for the squawk ability. They can't bench Latias, which is good. There's actually not that many abilities in play unless they evolve the Tynamos. So Scizor could be a little tough. Zoroark is actually like kind of decent because maybe we can do some shenanigans with this guy. Or we can do some shenanigans with Amp. I don't know. Motivate? Okay. This is fine. They get no energy in play. Oh, baby. What's our top deck? A. Okay. If I had Zoroark here, we could have killed that. We may as well attach that. Research. If I can find Brave Bangle Zoroark, we can kill Squawk. Did not get it. Okay, that's fine. I'm cool with what I got, though. The question is, do I go in with Zoroark here? No, I think I just Cleffa. I think I'd rather just build up my board. We do have boss, which is good. Though I kind of need to save boss for a rainy day. We need to 2-2-2 prize race them. That's like the only out to winning. Honestly, leaving the Squawk in play is fine with me. Leaving the Squawk on the board is fine. Ooh, and Iono. Diabolical Iono. If this Iono turns into Ampy very much, kind of scary. What do we got? Pretty good Iono. All right. Actually, this hand is slightly better than the last hand, just because we have more Pokemon. Yeah, I don't know. Leaving this guy in play might be okay, because we can at least one-shot hands a bit easier. I did need that boss, though. They're motivating for the knockout. All right, yo. Broken deck. Okay, let's see what we can do here. What's our top deck gonna be? What do we got? Ultra Bola. I don't know if Counter Catcher's in the deck. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really prize check, so hopefully Counter Catcher's in there. We need Counter Catcher or Brave Bangle here. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna shuffle the deck. I think I'm just gonna... Gonna play the Iono. See if we can find Counter Catcher, Brave Bangle here or something. And we got the Brave Bangles. We got the knockout. Okay, cool. We got Drakloak. I guess I was probably gonna pop for Drakloak. Maybe I should have. Whatever. Bench that. Do this. It would have been nice to save the Brave Bangle for potentially the Iron Hands, because we might need it, but taking this knockout is like pretty important, I think. See what we got with the prizes. Reversal Poffin is not bad. And the reversal's decent. Okay. Because if they take an amp, they go down to 3, so reversal's live. Alright, let's see what they do. We need a 2-2-2 race them. That's my best chance I have here. Let's see if my opponent can take up amp KO here. The thing I'm worried about is I go amp and I don't have a knockout in return on the Iron Hands. The future booster is actually really annoying, so I can't knock out Iron Hands with Scizor. It's a bit of a problem. They put Fez down. Okay, if they put Fez down, I could maybe go Counter Catcher Boss for a game where I can go like knock out Miraidon and then knock out with Zoroark or something. Like copy the Zoroark's attack. They got amp. Oh, here we go. They're not going to put any more abilities. Oh, there's one more ability, but it's not going to matter. They're probably not going to put another one down. It's pretty tough. Yeah, this is not good. Amp is a pretty broken attack. Taking the first 2 prizes didn't even matter. I think I have the 2-2-2. I don't know if I have a win con otherwise. I could flute here. Get lucky with the flute, maybe. Nope. That's not it. Might just be cooked. I have to take a 2 prize KO here. We do have Counter Catcher and Secret Box, which are 2 pretty good cards to find. I'm gonna fail that. See if I can rip Secret Box. Nope. I'll take that though. I might want to bench Fez just to try to pull this play off. That's why I'm not benching anything else. Looking for Boss or Secret Box. Or Counter Catcher. Okay, we got the CC. Let's go. How do I take my last 2 prizes, though? I don't know if this is actually going to work. I'm like thinking about it more now. We can knock out the Miraidon. But I don't really... Okay, I need them to bench like a Fez or something. I don't know if that's going to happen. I think we might just lose, actually. I don't know another Zoroark in play. I need another Zoroark in play here to maybe win. But I had to bench Fez so to do all that. I guess pretty bad. We can knock out the Miraidon with foul play. I think it's just not going to work out the way I planned it to, though. Because I think they're just going to... I think they just win. I just can't stop the Iron Hands. I need them to throw this turn to win. Yeah, I think it's just GG's. I need them to throw the game, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think they just have it. I can't kill this thing, sadly. I need them to bench like 2 abilities. I have to hit boss for game, which I can do. I can still find Secret Box, but I think it's probably game over. If they just amp here, I just lose. I don't really see a way out of that if they just amp here. I need them to throw. I need them to throw this turn. There's no way I can win if they don't throw. They could, oh, they just have game with Zoroark. True. Okay, yeah, then never mind. They could just Zoroark for game. Yeah, that's tough. There's not the reality of Iron Hand. There's no fighting Pokemon in this deck we can play. There's no Cleaver. There used to be a Cleaver in the format that was actually really good against Iron Hands, but Cleaver rotated. So there's no real like Scizor card that can blow up hands. So cringe. There you go. That is my Zoroark toolbox deck in action. We had some interesting games this video. Unfortunately, we didn't hit any Goldengo or Raging Bolt or anything, which stuff I wanted to play against. We also didn't get to do as many cool plays with foul play. But still, this new Zoroark is pretty strong, and I definitely enjoyed playing this deck. There's definitely a lot more potential for this card in the future for sure. I think this is definitely a card you should keep your eye out on because it could be good one day. I mean, foul play in combination with Ignition Energy is pretty dang good. And I like this little stage 1 toolbox deck. The Centiskorch is debatably cuttable. You could maybe try to put like a fighting Pokemon in the deck. I mean, we did hit 2 Iron Hands decks in the video, and we couldn't really do anything about the Iron Hands unless my opponent overbenched abilities. I don't know. Maybe there's a different route we can take this build. We could play Max Belt over Secret Box, so that could be a better way to approach the deck. Maybe just to make your Scizor hit a little bit harder, make it more of a threat. We don't play Arven, though, so it's like not as easy to find the max belt. But yeah, that'll be for me on the deck. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. We're on the road to 81/90,000 subs here on the YouTube channel. Yeah, if you want to help subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. And check out the sponsors down below. Use code LDF to help support the channel. And you can check out my second channel down below. I just posted my tier list video for where I think each deck is going into the World Championships next weekend. So definitely check out that video. And I'll catch you on another video. Bye-bye, everybody.